Hello and welcome. This will be a reading for Sagittarius for mid-November 2023. Welcome to the table, Sagittarius. I have pre-shuffled your cards and I will shuffle them again so you can see that it's done. Today I'll be doing a 3-card reading and I'll be clarifying each one of those 3 cards with 2 additional cards for each one of the 3 cards. All the cards will be in the upright position and all the cards will be from the one deck. The flowers are from my garden and the crystals have been in their salt bath. I do hope you enjoy them. Okay, let's cut the deck. There we go. Let's begin your reading. We've got the Empress, Queen of Swords, and the 9 of Swords. So the Empress, beautiful card. Abundant and fertile and creative, very much the divine feminine goddess. So this is a wonderful energy. This can be a mother. This can be somebody who is pregnant. But this is wholly feminine and wholly beautiful and wholly recognizing the femininity within you. So this can also be, as I say, the cards can be gender neutral, or they are gender neutral. But this is recognizing the divine feminine within you, or the divine feminine person in your life. So that is a wonderful energy, very fertile, very abundant, very creative. Now you've also got the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is more direct, has a sharper edge to her, but she is seeking the truth, speaking the truth, using her intuition and her integrity. So this is somebody who's a lot sharper, say, than the Empress, in the sense that she is much more direct. She can have a sharp tongue in an argument. She will cut through any argument that you can put forward. She is quite noble and quite honourable, and she is only interested in the truth. Now you have the 9 of Swords, so some anxiety, fears and worries. This can often be just in the night rather than in the daytime, but there's definitely some sense of anxieties, fear and worries, and feeling like you need to fight off those attacks. Or this can be sort of a sense of fighting off attacks from multiple directions, but some of them may be perceived attacks rather than actual attacks. So this card is indicating that be careful that you, when you feel like you're being attacked, that you look at it directly, take time to analyse it, because the Queen of Swords is an analytical person. She's clear, she's direct, she's analytical, she's intuitive, and she's got a very sharp mind. So make sure that you are not being overcome by fears and worries or attacks that are really not directly linked to you. Sometimes people say things and they don't mean to attack you, but sometimes you may be feeling a bit vulnerable and it can feel like a direct attack. Now, let's clarify these cards. I'll shuffle them again so that, again, that they're very well mixed. And we'll go ahead and draw 2 additional cards for each one of these cards. So there's a strong sense of feminine on the table. Like that one wants to come out. So we've got Temperance. It's very interesting. The Chariot. The 2 of Cups, wonderful. 6 of Pentacles. The Ace of Swords, wonderful. And the Devil. Okay, now I might just mention that the Devil is attached to this 9 of Swords. So, like I said, if it's a perceived attack, then this is something that becomes a pattern for you that you may not want to continue, or, you know, becoming sort of overly sensitive could be that might be something that's going on. But I'll address that as we move along, because sometimes more clarity comes out. Now we do have Temperance here. So Temperance is about healing and balance, finding that lovely sort of cosmic flow, being aware that there is a cosmic flow, allowing that to come in and to flow out again. So being transmuted through you, so when you're grateful and aware of everything that cosmos provides to you, You are in the flow and you allow yourself and your energy to flow through into the world and to other people. Now we've got the Chariot here. So this is either being very focused and very driven, or perhaps it could be an indication that you are traveling. It could also be that you are just charging ahead. So this can be something moving very fast towards you, something coming in. You could be charging ahead. You could be just very focused on your end goal. But this can also mean that you have a decision to make. It's very possible that you have a decision to make. Now you've got some major arcana on the table. You've got 4 major arcana plus an ace. So quite powerful energy here for you, Sagittarius. You may be going through a slightly uncomfortable time because when you have these major arcana on the table, it can be a little bit unsettling as you adjust to the new energy that's coming in towards you. You do have the 2 of Cups. So 2 of Cups is either loving what you do or being very much aware of being the divine person and respecting that part of yourself that is divine as well as being earthly. So this can be a union of your divine and earthly person so that you respect both sides of that and are aware of that. This can be an attachment, a good friend perhaps, somebody who reflects back to you what you feel about yourself, or this can be a romantic counterpart where you both feel very attracted to one another. So it can be any one of those things, but this is where you're very much focused on that other aspect or that other person and completely in love and emotionally connected to that person. Now, it's not necessarily a romantic connection. It can also be just a friendship where there's a very close bond. Now we have the 6 of Pentacles. So the 6 of Pentacles is about sharing, being carefree with your money, being able to have sufficient money that you can offset a little bit of that money perhaps for a donation or to share some with your family or your friends. But this is a little bit of just easygoing nature, being in the flow with your money. So being not holding back tightly, not being worried about your money, just allowing it to flow, being confident that what will come in towards you will be going out and it'll return, the cycle will return to fill up where you've been spending, so that there's this continual flow of money coming in, going out. You have that confidence. Now, that's on top of the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords would normally be much more analytical about her money, but that is rather interesting that you've got on top of the Queen, you've got a love connection here, plus a sort of innocent in the flow connection. So this Queen of Swords, I guess, is what she's saying is she knows when not to be critical or not to be analytical, as well as knowing when it's necessary to be critical or analytical. Now you do have here this lovely Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords is a razor sharp mind, a razor sharp cutting that can be done if necessary. So this can be a legal decision going your way or a legal breakthrough. This can also be a mental breakthrough. This can be absolute clarity and certainty about what it is you want. This can be integrity at its highest level. And as you can see, this can also be a card of healing. So for those of you who are requiring healing, and because it's on top of this 9 of Swords, it could be a sort of a mental healing where you are, I talked about this 9 of Swords being anxieties and worries. And this breakthrough could be that you deciding, I'm not going to worry anymore. It's affecting my well-being. I'm just going to put that behind me. I'm going to hold myself high up. This is the highest expression of the sword card, so to speak. So I'm going to go with my integrity. I'm going to go with my wisdom, my knowledge. I'm going to listen to my guides. And that brings a sense of healing perhaps to somebody who is worried or concerned or anxious. like I said, it was right attached to this devil card. So the devil is, I guess, a little bit of a warning perhaps that you don't allow your worries and anxieties and fears to take hold of you, so that you become enslaved to anxiety and worries, because that will push you into depression as well. So, you know, when you take this most noble way, the most noble course of holding yourself up to your integrity and your inner wisdom, and listening for your spirit guides, and using your intuition and staying focused as much as possible on clear speech and clear thoughts, then that will keep you safe from slipping into this devil energy, because both of them are attached to this Nine of Swords. So this divine energy here is being in the flow and moving quickly. So once you're in the flow, you are able to move much more quickly and easily. You're not encumbered by obstacles on the way, because you're just going in the direction of the flow. So it's like swimming upstream or downstream. If you swim downstream with the flow, everything is much easier and you will get there much more quickly. So the Queen here is making this lovely balance. It's almost like the Justice card, but not quite. But the Queen has to use her intuition and her clear thinking and her analytical skills to determine what it is she wants in life, and it's center of your reading. So in mid-November, I think you're going to be doing that analysis and that clear thinking, and trying to focus on what's important to you. What are the things that make you supremely happy? What are the things that make your heart open and blossom? And what are the things that make you live in the flow with ease and not be concerned about monetary affairs, and not being held back from expressing yourself as fully and as openly and as divinely as possible. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed the reading. Bye for now, Sagittarius.